Hey there, Jason with AMI Detail. The video got to be pretty long by having all the sections together, and really it's kind of three different videos. So that first one dealt with the kind of the introduction tools using in a rinseless wash, and then for young rinseless, this next part is to really just give you an idea of what it's like, more of a real-time wash. So that way you can get a better feel for um, the process more in motion. I know I said I'd shut up, but I can't do that. What I like to do is take distilled water. You can just, when it's a full gallon, because basically what you're going to do is add half an ounce to come up with that 256 to 1 dilution. So when with a new half gallon of distilled water, go ahead and add that half ounce right into there, and now you have this to fill your sprayer or whatever you want to use it for. It's best to go ahead and label it so you know what's in it. Just haven't done that yet. And then, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and refill the sprayer here. Because again, with that back part of it being so dirty, did end up using a little more than what you normally would use. For lots of times you could almost get around the whole car with a pump sprayer like this. And I think some of it depends if you're talking a coated vehicle or not too, because definitely a vehicle with coating is much easier to clean. So yeah, we'll go ahead and that's the other nice part. These are coated wheels, so they do clean up real easily, and really doesn't take any sort of harsh chemicals to do. If you already have a kind of a clean, maintained wheel, and then same with tires. These had, still have ADS Ghost on them, but thing is, it's well past, it's going on over 90 days, so definitely time to up, kind of do the reapplication on that one. Like I said, on this side, same way with the sponge, kind of squeezing it out to where you see it just starts dripping after a little bit there. So again, something like that. And that's a real good kind of a good cross of leaving chemical in there because again, all you're doing is basically applying it. You're just letting it coast, glide over the surface. It's not a scrubbing action at all. Again, I'm just working from top to bottom here. And again, since this is your contact wash, this is where you're taking off any road film. Again, I'm going to leave that very bottom part till, so I did kind of half, basically half the vehicle there, flipping it over, flipping the sponge over. Yeah, finish up with all the painted surfaces here. And then yeah, I'm going to go along this cladding. And it's one of those that, if you feel safer going back to the bucket more often, go for it. It's, like on that, I went ahead and went down the whole side. But again, that pre-treat is doing a lot to take that off. Wheels, I do use just one of the Dirty Boy. It's nice, with the black, it's easy to identify. Because again, I'm going to actually hit the tire with that. And then also wipe the wheel down. And I find with the, you could, can definitely use your brushes and everything that you normally would, even to get the barrels cleaned out, which, would be a good one. Because again, this is just doing the face of it. It's not really getting in there, but you can. Rinse this wash is good for everything. It's not just, again, I'm just looking at kind of what's a quick method. So again, hitting this tire up here. And wiping the wheel down. Just like that. So wheels, well, on this side, wheels are done. And now we'll go with our drying towel. Yeah, I'm anxious to use this now on a coated car. Because again, just like I said, this one's doesn't leave any of its own protection behind. But on a vehicle that's already has protection, it's just basically going to clean it right back down to that where there's no contamination, and you got a nice clean, right back to your original coated surface. So I think this is going to be, I can see why there's some excitement around this product. is not quite like being total surfactant based. Is again, it's different than some of the other washes. Again, I'm gonna see what. So there's little areas that, just like if you were doing a standard soap wash, there's just little areas that pick up little teeny contamination spots, basically like tar or something. So, like anything, a real great product for, again, if you want to stay in the rinseless realm, Labo Cosmetica has their Preludio, which with that alkaline, the alkaline version of that is mix it 10-to-1, and you pre-spray areas like that, and bugs and stuff, it melts off. So overall, probably should have done a walk around before. I'll get better at this YouTube thing. It's only been, hasn't quite been a year yet, so again, just hitting all the surfaces with it. I don't know if you can really see on this one, but this has a real nice metal flake when you get it in certain light, and that really pops, and I mean it really gives it a sparkle when it's really clean. So here's with the inspection light, and you can really see the metal flake more with that. But again, this is always a real good test of any sort of cleaning product. If you not just use it for paint correction, but when you actually inspect for cleanliness, it's just kind of crazy what you can, again, going across these areas. So let's see. Again, never have actually polished this vehicle or anything. This is still just the factory paint, and again, have not ceramic coated it or anything yet either. But yeah, overall, I think you can easily see how well. There's a little rock chip here. So that one, again, that's why I keep telling myself, I'll get all those cleaned up, then I'll do a coating. But I'm still trying to find a coating. So here's where I was talking about that. So right in this area, there's a couple little spots that are, probably tar or something that I need to would get with another, maybe kind of a spot cleaner. But yeah, as far as the way the plastic cleaned up, the matte stickers, it's really nice how it keeps them nice, and it just does a good job of cleaning. So yeah, I really like what I'm seeing. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you got some good information from this and kind of give you a feel for Yum Rinseless and how it works. And again, like I said, it's really a different type of rinseless wash. So overall, a really positive experience, and really look forward to doing more with it. Have a great day.